Shadow the Hedgehog. What a piece of work. He was developed to be the ultimate life form, engineered to be an ageless, unstoppable living weapon. Unfortunately, he lives up to the hype.
I'm the world's ultimate life form.
First item of note, his air shoes. Stylish and functional. The jets and the soles allow him to skate at incredible speed. He's so fast he can actually keep pace with Sonic. He's just as strong, too. Note to self, try to get the hedgehogs to destroy each other for me. Yes. Maybe Shadow could use his Chaos Spear. It's a flashy trick where he throws bolts of energy. Or maybe roast Sonic with an explosive wave of energy from his Chaos Blast. I'm getting a little off track. Second item of note, Shadow's limiter rings. These are designed to keep his power in check. When he takes them off, oh boy, it's like a raging furnace. He's virtually unstoppable for a short time. Perhaps I can trick him into overexerting himself. At the cost of a whole army. Never mind. But his most remarkable feat is Chaos Control.
Chaos Control!
By tapping into the power of a Chaos Emerald, he can warp space and time, moving freely and dominating the opposition. I'm still working on replicating the technique. How can one hedgehog have such immense power? It's all thanks to my grandfather, the brilliant Professor Gerald Robotnik. Gerald created Shadow on the space colony Ark. He used the DNA of an alien warlord called Black Doom to complete the ultimate life form. That mad genius. Black Doom wanted a champion. Gerald wanted a way to cure his granddaughter's illness. But Shadow only wanted to live in peace alongside his only friend, my cousin Maria. Gun, the guardian units of nations, wanted to erase all the evidence of the whole thing. They sealed Shadow away and silenced anyone who knew about him, including Maria. I never knew her, but I still take that personally. I found my grandfather's journal, which led me to Shadow's hiding place. I woke him up and unleashed him upon the world. How does that ingrate thank me? By fighting me. He was supposed to help me conquer the world, not crush my armies. The ultimate ingrate. Now, instead of one bothersome hedgehog, I have to deal with two. He prowls the globe, always ready to strike down any threat to the world. Treat him as extremely dangerous. He's unstoppable. He is the ultimate life form. He is...
Amigo, ¿crees que a tu primo le guste la aventura? ¡Soy yo! ¡Charger! ¡Soy tu primo! ¡Soy tu primo Charger! ¡Lucy! ¡Charger! ¡Eres Zuma! ¡Zuma! ¡Hola! ¡Soy Charger! ¡Primo de Rubble! ¡Me gustan los viajes y viajar en trenes y construir cosas! ¡Bienvenidos a ¡Qué aventura! ¡Estamos cerca! ¡Toda la ciudad! ¡Rubble me ha contado mucho de ella!
¿Pasar por la cafetería?
Hola, señor Porter. Hola, señor Porter. Soy Charger, el primo de Rubble. ¿Le encanta la construcción?
Ya supe. Es un placer, Charger. Rubble lleva a todos los cachorros, ¿sí? Unas ricas galletas de fresa y espinacas.
Bien, Charger, comencemos el recorrido. ¿Estás listo? ¡Listo! ¡Aquí viene Charger!
¡Hora del baño, gatitos! ¡Métanse! ¡Ey! ¡Wow! ¡Alto! ¡Ey! Dije hora del baño, no hora de empujarme a la bañera. ¡Vuelvan aquí! ¡Hora del baño!
ir al cuartel. ¿Ustedes van a ir al cuartel?
Vamos a tu casa del árbol.
¡Una cama de árbol! ¡Este lugar lo tiene todo!
Regresar por las galletas de fresa y espinacas. Ay, la aventura tiene mucha agua. La enviaré toda a Fernando Bolso. Esto servirá. ¡Mucha agua! ¡Mucha agua!
¿Qué es eso?
¡Sí! ¡Wow!
Bueno, ese fue un desvío inesperado. ¿Dónde estoy?
बच्चों वॉल्यूम थोड़ा कम करो।
Halo, prakteknya ada, tapi nggak tahu. Rar, adalah kayak trial. Ini bahasa Indonesia kali juga. Ada hadiahnya kak? Oh, hadiahnya ini menang 1 kali. Klaim coba ya. Tapi nggak enak.
Time to purge the evil imposters.
Ué, o que foi que eu disse?
Deixa pra lá. Onde será que foram parar o Gui e o Estopa?
O que eles estão fazendo?
Onde será que foram parar o Gui e o Estopa?
O que que eles estão fazendo? O que eles estão fazendo? Eu não falo fazendo. Eu não falo fazendo. Obrigada.
De nada, boneca. Mas o que foi que eu disse agora?
Eu quero fazer aquilo. Esse é o melhor presente do mundo. Como chama isso? Simplicidade.
What are you doing out here?
We were following the path in the gate. Yeah. A strange lady said if we reach the castle and defeat the dragon, we'll be real warriors.
A strange lady? Brought you in this remote place? It could be a trap.
Huh? Oh no! Sister Monkey already ran ahead. Could she be in danger? What?
Give me the goggles. You guys go home. We'll check it out. Dobby, Papillon, let's get inside the gate. Find Sister Monkey.
Got it!
Let's go.
Why is my weapon a useless feather? Wait!
I made it! Dragon, here I come! it's you. Who fell into my trap? You can't get away. Huh? You're a bad person. Help! Oh, that must be little hamsters. Let me see where they are.
This must be the final stage.
It's an empty field in reality. What? The cops?
She's probably hidden somewhere. Clues are in the game. Let's keep playing.
You won't pass. Try the hardest level. What's going on? Behind you!
I don't want to be an ice pop.
Dobie, make it sneeze more.
Aha! No problem. So that's how it works. Come on, can't resist,
Congratulations! What? They found out how to win the game!
Wow! Look! Oh! Sister Monkey,
Sheriff Labrador!
don't be scared.
It's Angelica! Nobody can run away from me!
This isn't fair!
Sheriff Labrador's safety talk. Kids, be careful of strangers. Don't take anything they give you without asking your parents. No matter what. Don't let bad people trick you. Please remember that.
坏人种。
A wise man submits to circumstances.
被继承，散发出耀眼的光。
是不是就能知道爱情是什么了？算了，我还是别自讨苦吃了。射上一箭，我是不是就能知道爱情是什么了？算了，我还是别自讨苦吃了。
this little boy's kindness will.
3 little words I know, I hold them in my heart. God is love, la 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 la. 3 little words I know, I hold them in my heart. God is love, la 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 la. 3 little words I know, I hold them in my heart. God is love, la 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 la. 3 little words I know, I hold them in my heart.
So now.
First takedown! Takedowns left. Double takedown. One takedown left.
My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. My best friend is Jesus Christ. He's with me every day. In His word I believe and will always obey. 'Cause I know that He always has the best for me. My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. My best friend is Jesus Christ. He's with me every day. In His word I believe and will always obey. 'Cause I know that He always has the best for me. My God is so big, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, and Ruth. Samuel, Kings, and Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job. Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, and Ruth. Samuel, Kings, and Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job. Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, and Ruth. Samuel, Kings, and Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job. Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, and Ruth. Samuel, Kings, and Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job. Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, and Ruth. Samuel, Kings, and Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job. Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, and Ruth. Samuel, Kings, and Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job. Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, and Ruth. Samuel, Kings, and Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job. Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah,
Hi there, today's video we're going to be putting more today. Who's making lots of stuff. Once you've done the next step, remove all the curve. Okay, so type this would sort of out some of the this is the down. You could have got a loose wire somewhere, but no, it's the actual speaker. And what tends to go on these is that there's like a little wire that connects the speaker together, and because it's a moving part, I've got a video at the end of this video which shows you how to repair it. Flowing, and then obviously you'll this tool do a bit of pressure. Wait for it to talk. The principle's the same. Okay, so all we're going to need is a there we go. So just a little bit of curve on the plastic, sort of bend it in the middle a little bit. Not completely flat anymore.
I'm only here for the trophies.
Let's do this! Let's go!
A vampire? We want to draw a vampire. Let's start with a V shape, like this.
Let's go get him!
Peppa and Susie Sheep are playing Snap. Peppa and Susie are best friends.
Snap! I'm gonna get! You cheated! I did not! You looked at the card! I did not! I don't want to play with you anymore! I don't want to play with you anymore!
Oh dear, Peppa and Susie had a quarrel.
Play looked at Granny.
Oh dear,
Not me.
Daddy Pig is making supper.
Peppa! George! Supper time! It's spaghetti!
Silver 3.
Peach!
Ué, mas o que foi que eu disse?
Ei, deixa pra lá. Onde será que foram parar o Gui e o Stu?
De nada, boneca.
Peach!
Mas o que foi que eu disse agora?
Eu quero fazer aquilo.
Three little words I know. I hold them in my heart. God is love. La 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 la. Three little words I know. I hold them in my heart. God is love. La 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 la. Three little words I know. I hold them in my heart. God is love. La 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 la. Three little words I know. I hold them in my heart. God is love.
Hello, little friends. Welcome to Little Learners. Today, we're going to learn the alphabet with...
Have we met?
sure?
Oh no!
What?
Cho chị cái cạch quảng.
Dạ. 不是，这是干嘛？呀，对，挺好的。不是，是。你这啥？
好嘞，等会儿，等会儿，你们干嘛？你们干嘛去啊？
找那个银色啊，银色呢？
哪地菜
Speed run against players from around the world in the Nintendo World Championships NES Edition game. Compete for the best times in a variety of memorable moments from classic NES titles. Jump into short challenges that can be knocked out in no time. Cruise through longer courses. Take on boss battles. And clear entire stages. There are over 150 challenges from across 13 different NES games, and you can play them as many times as you want to beat your personal best. Before beginning a challenge, watch a sample playthrough showing the route and clear conditions. If things don't quite go your way, gameplay will rewind to give you another shot. Keep in mind that the clock doesn't stop though, so you'll still lose precious seconds. You can also retry challenges instantly, so there's no time wasted jumping back in and working toward your best run. If you want to test your skills, take on Legend difficulty challenges, offering longer, more difficult outings. If a challenge is giving you trouble, be sure to check classified information for helpful tips and tricks. Put in the practice, then take on 2 different online modes. First up, World Championships. Compete in 5 weekly challenges against players from around the world. You can keep replaying these while the event is active, so show the world what you're made of. After the event, you'll see where you land in the overall global ranking, or where you place among those who share your birth year. You can even learn to improve your time by watching a replay of the top-ranked player. Next up is Survival Mode. Compete against the ghost data of 7 players from around the world. Have half the players are eliminated in each of the 3 rounds, so aim for the best time to survive. Give the Silver Division a try, or take on the Gold Division for a tougher gauntlet of challenges. The challenges refresh each week, so give it your all while they're live. Do you have what it takes to be the last player standing? Outside of challenges, you can select an icon and your favorite NES game to create a profile, or meet certain conditions while playing to earn in-game pins which you can then display. Show the world what you're made of with a profile that's all your own. Party Mode. Looking for more ways to play? Ignite the spirit of competition and go head-to-head with up to 8 players locally in Party Mode. Play your favorite challenges or compete for the top score in themed challenge packs.
We make the future!
Who will reach the top when the competition comes home? Championships NES Edition Deluxe Set on Nintendo eShop. Pre-orders of Nintendo World... Championships NES Edition Deluxe Set, which contains a physical game card, 13 art cards, 5 pins, and a gold-colored replica game pack, are also available at select retailers.
It doesn't matter how much you know about Super Mario Brothers, because in case you haven't noticed, Nintendo doesn't give a shit about the lore of its video games. Let's compile the 15 most significant mistakes the Super Mario Brothers movie makes compared to its video games. While Mario and Luigi are in a Brooklyn pizzeria, a man in the background is playing an arcade game. The game he is playing is Donkey Kong, which reached arcades in the Nintendo Entertainment System in the 80s. Although there has been an important change. The game's enemy here is not a monkey, but a Yeti. In the original game, Cranky Kong was the enemy, and Mario, as Jumpman, had to rescue Pauline from atop some scaffolding. All of this happened in the real world, but in the Super Mario movie, monkeys have always seemed to belong to the Mushroom Kingdom. Additionally, there's a huge mistake in the movie regarding Mario games. Donkey Kong was not supposed to be Cranky's son, but his grandson. The real father of Donkey Kong starred in Donkey Kong Jr., but this character completely disappears in the universe created by the Super Mario movie. Using a blue mushroom usually gives Mario quite a few advantages, such as faster speed, longer jumps, or possibly to run over water. The problem comes, however, when he has to face enemies. If Mario takes a single hit, he dies instantly. In the movie, however, this power-up works incorrectly, as we can see it in Mario's battle against Donkey Kong, where the monkey violently hits Mario in his mini-state, and when he crashes into the wall, instead of losing a life, he returns to his original state. We understand that Mario couldn't die, but that's what one-up mushrooms are for, in case things get really bad. The Super Mario movie had a little bit of Luigi's Mansion. In addition to the soundtrack of Luigi's horror games playing when he arrives at the Shadow Kingdom, at the end of the movie, one of the guests at Peach and Bowser's wedding is King Boo, the main enemy in the Luigi's Mansion game series. But there's a problem with his character being in this place. King Boo can't be directly exposed to sunlight. This enemy hides in haunted mansions and only appears during the night. But for the movie, Nintendo has broken its own rule and has brought out this gigantic ghost from the closet to walk in broad daylight, defying the laws of physics of the Mushroom Kingdom. Regarding this though, let's just not comment further. Okay, so there's something that happens during the car race that makes no sense at all. And if you played any of the Mario Kart games, you probably noticed this. There's a moment in which the Koopa boss gets angry and turns into a blue shell, the one we all know and hate. Now, the rules for using this item in Mario Kart state that when you throw the blue shell, it pursues and hits the first racer. But of course, in the movie, it doesn't quite work like that, because it was fixated on Super Mario and ignores its own laws and does whatever it wants. If it worked as usual, the shell should have gone after Peach and Toad, who were first in the race. By the way, while we're talking about Mario Kart, Peach must have had a different vehicle than in Mario Kart 2, because floating on water with anti-gravity instead of submerging is not something you can even do in the video games. Until the Super Mario movie, there have always been doubts about the real origin of Princess Peach. There were rumors that the princess could be an imposter, as the Super Crown could transform a normal Toad like Toadette into a princess. But it became clear that Peach belongs to the real world, and that her mother threw her down the toilet to end up surrounded by humanoid mushrooms in an unknown kingdom. Mario and Peach don't know each other, although according to the video games, when they were babies, they met in the Mushroom Kingdom riding on Yoshi. In Yoshi's Island 2, you can see the infant version of both characters living the same adventure, something that seems to not happen in the same timeline as the Super Mario movie. There are two key characters who are not in the Super Mario movie and who are very important to the video game series. Toadette usually acts as the lady who assists Princess Peach in the mushroom.
Greetings and welcome to an LGR thing about a prime early 2000s oddity. One of those artifacts of the time when you just have so many discs, you needed a crazy computer-controlled contraption to keep track of them all. So what we're looking at here is the PC-controlled CD organizer by KDS, the world's first, so it claims, Store search and retrieve your discs instantly with 75 motorized trays, DVDs, audio CDs, VCDs, games, and whatever else, whatever is in the disc, you can put it in there. And this right here, you can kind of see from the sticker, was a Goodwill find, but not by me. This is from LGR viewer Flo, who found it while thrifting and offered to send it my way. I'm very much grateful for it because I had never heard of this thing. I didn't even know that this exact type of device existed. Now, I've seen more advanced ones, less advanced ones, lots of nifty, interesting approaches to disk storage, powers, and containers, but something with dozens of motorized trays and is software-driven, relying on Windows 98 PC, that was new to me. And to be clear, this isn't quite as advanced as it may first seem, because while it does have dozens of these motorized trays, it can't actually read any of the discs from the tower itself. You have to insert the disk into the PC first, and then get a table of contents, and it'll create a database and store them in the tower. It will show all this in detail when you set up. But yeah, all that to say that the actual tower here doesn't read things as opposed to like this Sony Vaio product here, the XL1. This 200 disc changer, fully motorized, tray inside, read and write all through here. Way more involved. It's from later on to 2005, 2006. While it is also software, it is intended as part of a larger home multimedia PC from Sony, the VGX XL1. So it's probably not to see much going on here to do it without connecting it up to a system. If you'd like to see more about this, then do check out the wonderful Cathode Ray Dude video about a variant of this one and a number of other disc changer products. That's pretty much the main reason I haven't covered the Sony one yet, even though it is slightly different than the one shown there, but still, it's a good video, look at it. Back to looking at this KDS tower though, and I was doing a little bit of research on it and noticed that in 2002 there were like half a dozen press releases for the same product, just worded in different ways, which is kind of unusual, and I was wondering why. Well, the original announcement was the previous year, and that was on September 11th, 2001. I think there might have been some other headlines taking precedence in the press that day, and I kind of don't blame them for trying again next year to get the word out. And yeah, this is the same KDS company that was pretty well known at the time for releasing monitors, CRTs, and LCDs, as well as a bunch of related peripherals, some laptops such as thin note line, and also, especially if you've seen previous LGR episodes, they were a co-conspirator in producing machines along with Trigen, another South Korean company. VA was USA, and the name KDS USA was really just the US branch of Korea Data Systems. So, again, see that E-Machines video I did a while back if you'd like to know a little bit more about that whole deal. But yeah, video one, looks like they were shipped to the Washington Park Senior High School in Racine, Wisconsin. Yeah, I can certainly see this being useful in a school, especially like a school library, considering you can connect up to 127 of these things using USB hubs. Apparently, and if that's true, and there's 75 in each of them, that's 9,525 discs. That would be the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Whatever though, 75 is plenty for me. I just want to see this thing in action. I get it unboxed and well, yeah, experience this whole silliness. Time to get this sucker opened up. Might just be 80 months. This does not look like it's been gone through. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks sealed. Yeah. How odd, man. So I got a 12 volt, 2.1 amp power supply here. That's like Techniques. Interesting. Ooh, that's a very harsh chemically electronic stuff. USB cable here. OCD here looks like it's the one that was at the very top. Compact disc organizer, disc archiving, certified. for a warranty information card here. So, what type of discs do you plan to store in the CD organizer? Audio, DVDs, games, software, data, MP3, definitely other, you know. And then, well, big old fold-out quick start guide. I just don't like these. They're just always too big, cumbersome. Anyway, that's for all the software. You set it up, unpack it, plug it in, load the software, and use it. That's pretty quick. Oh, interesting. So this is a later one. I was wondering when they said 4.0, this seemed like a later version. And 2003 is when this particular bundle or kit was sold. And we have a message in here from Flo. This. I don't actually know if I read this or noticed it was in there. She organized with store shopping in Wisconsin. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. With the sticker, you also saw the address label in the box. That was cool. That's interesting. So yeah, originally from Wisconsin as well. And that explains the other CDs. A couple of games. It's not that. Interactive CD-ROM, how to computers. 8 hours. Introduction to personal computers. Wow. That is delightful. Here we go. So, this is called Wi-Fi Roll. YouTube. Weirdness, man. Action in Hollywood. Oh, wow, yeah, this is like a homemade floppy disk case. Alright, so this thing is on. I am feeling better about it hopefully working. Because it doesn't appear to be very much to this. I don't know. I don't know if there's it feels like it is. I don't know much about quality feeling in this if it's a reseal, but who knows? Handle there. And yeah, this is not very heavy at all. Yes, maybe 10 pounds at most. Wow, yeah, that is it. On the back, KDS, Korea Data System, CN751, USB and powered in. Oh, what a nifty system. Maybe. Yeah. Not great, but perfectly serviceable. One of all those definitely does not look used whatsoever. In terms of the actual operation of all this, I mean, it says some things here, but this doesn't really hopefully there's an actual manual. Let's find out. Monster and just see what happens. Oh, okay. I was wondering if you could use that. There's no display or any way to know what anything. And I went to like 4. Top one just had Okay, well, let's see what happens when we get some software going. Alright, well, I've got the Megalumina Monster going here with Windows Millennium Edition, because I don't actually know where my SD card for Windows 98 went. It's over there somewhere. But anyway, IMI is perfectly suitable for this as well, being from 2001-ish. So yeah, we go ahead and get the CD organizer software going, and this installed very easily, very quickly, using the CD that it came with. And again, being a later version, updated, it's all ready to go without having to download any updates ourselves. And yeah, you saw that little scan that it did, right?
तो गाइस जैसे कि तुम लोगों को पता भी तो मैं उस जगह गया मैं बट फिर पॉइंट पे निकल जाता हूँ जो कि ब्लू था। अब मुझे मेरे घर में सिर्फ एक ही बंदा और खाने की जीतने के लिए तो मैं दोबारा से अपना कूल डाउन होने का वेट करने लगता हूँ क्योंकि मुझे पता है हो सकता है कि वो लास्ट बंदा और कोई नहीं बल्कि पोस्टर हो। मैंने अपनी घर से कोई भी इमरजेंसी मीटिंग और डेड बॉडी रिपोर्ट नहीं है, इसका मतलब ये हो सकता है ओके मुझे लास्ट बंदा मिला जो कि सियान तो मैंने यहाँ पे सियान को खाया और इसी के साथ हम लोग इस वाले गेम को जीत चुके हैं। तो चलो गाइस ये तो आज का अपना घोल वर्सेस ग्लूटोनी का एक और गेम प्ले। तो तुम लोगों को वीडियो जरा भी अच्छी लगी हो तो लाइक कर देना और अगर तुम लोग चैनल पे न्यू हो तो सब्सक्राइब भी कर देना। बाकी हम लोग तुम लोगों से एक और वीडियो के साथ जब बाय बाय टाटा टेक केयर एंड पीस आउट।
This is Princess Rosalina. She was created in 2007, and if you've been paying attention to her voice, you might have noticed something weird. Here's how she sounded in 2007.
Let us begin.
Here's a clip from 2011.
Okay, alright.
And then here's how she sounds now.
Hello there. That's right.
Her voice sounds pretty different in each of those clips, right? And that's because Nintendo keeps changing Rosalina's voice actress. Considering the character's been around less than 20 years, why has her voice been so inconsistent? Why can't Nintendo stick with one person? Well, in this video, we'll answer that mystery. Here's why Rosalina doesn't sound like she used to.
Welcome to TPM Vids, where we talk all about theme parks and more. If you're new to the channel and like what you see, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video. You can also find us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's a great time to be a Super Mario fan with Super Nintendo World opening at Universal Studios Hollywood. Located in the lower lot of the park, this brand new state-of-the-art land is vibrant, kinetic energy radiates from every corner, and the sights and sounds truly immerse you right into the video game world. There's so much to do and it's a lot of fun. Today, get ready for a complete tour of the land. From tips, tricks, and secrets to deliciously themed food, the Mario Kart ride, and everything else in between. So sit back as we count down the top 10 things in Super Nintendo World you can't miss. Number 10. It's not Super Nintendo without the characters. And here in Super Nintendo World, you can meet Mario, Luigi, and Princess Peach. You don't want to miss them because they're actually articulated characters. They have the ability to blink, move their mouth, and speak to interact with guests.
It's nice to meet you.
Even just watching them is entertaining. Mario and Luigi meet together in the middle of the land by the warp pipe, then Princess Peach meets under the gazebo across from her castle. Their sets last about 15 minutes each, and for Mario and Luigi, they did cut the line off pretty much as soon as they came out.
Thank you so much for coming to play.
They were quite the popular pair, so my advice would be to get in line just before their scheduled set begins. Number 9. One way to really level up your experience in Super Nintendo World is with the Power-Up Band. Now, in my honest opinion, I think the Power-Up Bands are a must. They really heighten your experience in the land since so much of what's offered is interactive. There are 6 different character bands available, and $40 each, I'd say they're definitely worth it. Now, there are a couple places to purchase them. They're available in the Wall Factory and from the vending machines by the giant piranha plant. You can also find them in some gift shops as soon as you enter the park upstairs. Now, once you have your power-up band, open the Universal app and click Super Nintendo World to add the band to your account. During your time in Super Nintendo World, this app will be your best friend. Oh, and once you add your band, you can also change your display name. As you walk around, you'll see tons of coin boxes, but if you punch one without a band, you'll hear this. But with a power-up band, you'll hear this. That sound is pure serotonin, and you're able to punch these boxes as much as you want to collect digital coins. As the day goes on, see how many coins you can rack up. But this is just the beginning of the interactive elements in the land. Number 8. Another thing you can't miss in Super Nintendo World if you have a power-up band are the Key Challenge minigames. There are 4 of them here at Universal Studios Hollywood, which can all be identified with this gold key icon. First up is Piranha Plant Nap Mishap, where you need to turn off all the alarm clocks before the Piranha Plant wakes up. This is definitely one that's easier when there's more than one person because you will be running around a lot. I mean, it was quite a workout. Then there's Koopa Troopa Power Punch. Say that 3 times fast. Here you need to time your Pow Block punch so that the last block lights up with a shell in the middle of the pipe. Before you begin, it gives you the timing of the lights. Getting the timing just right is especially challenging if you're on hard mode. Swamp Panel Panic at the back of the land is nestled inside this mini cave. Here, the objective is to flip all the blue squares to yellow. It may seem easy, but this is another one of the more challenging ones. Again, having more than one person also makes this a lot easier. Lastly, with Goomba Crazy Crank, you need to crank the wheel as consistently as possible so you can knock down that Goomba. This is probably my favorite one. Now, you are able to play every key challenge as much as you'd like. You just need to get back in line. You'll collect a key for each successful attempt.
然后对准恰比，丢出去，就可以看到它在10。是各位的恰比链接，然后打开 APP 进行链接。进去之后呢，我们可以选择喂食。选择其中一个食物，然后对准恰比，丢出去，就可以看到它在10。长视角更多做完。
It's the Clash Con.
William is mad.
You will regret the day you crossed.
I sound weird.
Yo guys, what's up? Had to keep showing you my setup.
And Supercell has another title up its sleeve called Clash Royale. But what no one knew. An idea comes up. Project Laser. Well, we aren't there yet, but Project Laser was the name given to a project Supercell would start working on. Project X by others. Project Laser will try to something different with that Supercell touch, and I don't blame.
little kitty. Don't touch it. Phew, we are safe now. From the harmful chemicals of the bombardier beetle, you were about to touch. A phenomenon I'll explain to you all by answering an acidic question. How does the bombardier beetle spray acid? Zoom in! With over 500 species, the bombardier beetle is a type of ground beetle that is usually brown or black and ranges in size from 5 to 30 millimeters. But what is common in all of them is their unique ability to create chemical bombs within their body, producing a boiling, sticky spray that is also the source of their name, bombardier beetles. They can spray their chemical in different ways, from slow releases to quick bursts, hot enough to even burn and stain human skin. One of the most famous victims of their acidic attack is the world-renowned biologist Charles Darwin. He reported that one day, while reaching for another specimen in the field, he unknowingly placed a bombardier beetle within his teeth. The beetle then fired its acid into his mouth, making for an unforgettable encounter. Fortunately, bombardier beetles generally stay away from humans and typically only use their defense mechanism when they feel threatened or are attacked by predators. Their spray can irritate the eyes and respiratory system of predators, causing painful but temporary effects. But the vital question is, how do they do it? Well, the secret lies in their abdomen, where an ingenious yet simple mechanism is at work. It consists of finger-like lobes containing chemical-producing cells that create hydrogen peroxide and hydroquinone. These lobes are connected to ducts that move the two chemicals into reservoirs, where they are stored separately until needed. The reservoirs lead to a reaction chamber separated by valves, and finally to a turret-like exit point that can rotate in different directions. Now when a predator attacks the beetle's muscles
Some rubber.
Surprise!
Сказано, что здесь можно играть. О! Миленькая масочка. Так, вот она масочка. Оп! Вау! Я, конечно, уже не ребенок, мне даже самой. Как она открывается? Самой интересно. Сделано из пау, да? Голову. Который у него вот нажимается. Оказывается, на эту кнопку давит очки, и он засыпает. Так, ну ладно, мы сейчас ставим батарейки. Еще обратите внимание, что каждая какие вот... Сказано, да? Маем очки, усыпить. Ставили батарейки. Он уже начал с нами тут же разговаривать, но мы его на секундочку усыпили.
Hello everyone, Rich again, and to start it off, download the following prompt. Now your Fire Stick has been set up to install any third-party app, including LiveNet TV. Now to sideload or install, select the See All icon on your home screen. Select the downloader app from your apps and channels. Now choose the URL field on your right side. Here, link right up here, Fire Stick URLs. Just now down. Once the LiveNet TV website loads, and click download for Amazon Fire TV. Now the LiveNet TV APK will start to download. Once the download finishes, the APK will automatically load. I take a look. You can read pop up on your share this tool, please leave your friend that's just up saying the app stuff. Yep, such a video. Goodbye. This video is Fire Stick. And that's basically it. I hope this video helps, and please don't forget to share this video to your friends. And if you find this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
What is up,
What's wrong with Mr. Potato? Why do all characters fall down when they laugh? These are just some of the unanswered questions we have about Peppa Pig. And in this video, we're going to look at some mysterious things in Peppa Pig that we need answers to. So, the first question we have is, why do all the characters fall down when they laugh? Can you imagine if this happened in real life? Everyone falling down while laughing. Everyone would be walking around wearing a knee pad and a helmet. But seriously, why do everyone would imagine? First question to look just Mr. What's wrong with Mr. Potato? Why do all characters fall down when they laugh? These are just some of the unanswered questions we have about Peppa Pig. And in this video, we're going to look at some mysterious things in Peppa Pig that we need answers to. So, the first question we have is, why do all the characters fall down when they laugh? Can you imagine if this happened in real life? Everyone falling down while laughing. Everyone would be walking around wearing a knee pad and a helmet. But seriously, why do they fall down when they laugh? We need to know this. Is Madame Gazelle a vampire? In the episode Pumpkin Party, Madame Gazelle strangely did not have a reflection in the mirror, which was even noticed by the narrator. She also stated in this episode that Susie's vampire costume reminded her of the olden days. This caused people to theorize that Madame Gazelle was a vampire. Also, in the episode Madame Gazelle's House, there is an old Christmas tree next to Madame Gazelle's house, causing it to be wonky. When Mr. Bull climbs the tree to check if there are any living beings, he finds bats. Madame Gazelle says that her friends, the bats, reminded her of the old days. Also, since the Christmas tree is very large, Madame Gazelle had owned it since it was under the tree. This implies that Madame Gazelle could be immortal. These two episodes have spooked people out and shown in a subtle way that the Peppa Pig franchise is darker than we may have expected, and that there is indeed a backstory. Moving on, Mr. Fox is one of the most suspicious characters in Peppa Pig. In one of the episodes where Grandpa Pig puts his chickens to sleep, he mentions that some animals eat at night, and when he turns to the side, Mr. Fox simply appears out of nowhere. That's really suspicious. As we all know, foxes are notorious for attacking the farms during nighttime. So, Mr. Fox wandering around the chicken coop at night might be hinting at something. Similarly, in the episode The Police Station, we see some posters outside the police station. In the poster, we can see fox symbols, one on each side. This might mean that Mr. Fox is wanted by the police, because in his shop, all his items have his sticker, which closely resembles what's on the poster. This all looks very interesting, despite this being funny. It might be proof that he is indeed a professional thief. And even funnier thing about all this is that we see little Freddy has a natural inclination to be a policeman. When Peppa and Susie are talking about the future, and we see what seems to be the girl's imagination showing in the years ahead, they pass by adult Freddy. He's already a policeman. Maybe Freddy will arrest Mr. Fox in the future. Who knows? one thing is sure, there's something fishy going on with Mr. Fox. In one of the episodes, the whole family is watching Mr. Potato on television. Mr. Potato is doing an exercise program, so in Peppa Pig's world, Potato is a simple pregnancy. But here's where it gets really exciting. Mr. Potato encourages his family to eat a healthy diet, which includes a lot of fruits and vegetables. Mr. Potato knows he's a vegetable. Or does Mr. Potato have the distinction of being the only ginormous living vegetable in this place? Pretty weird, isn't it? Now, let's talk about one of the most disturbing questions about Peppa. In the episode The Fire Engine, we see Daddy Pig and his soccer team meeting for a barbecue. When we look at the characters in the barbecue, we can see that there is a zebra, a rabbit, and a pony who are vegetarians. Besides them, we also have Mr. Pig and Mr. Pig at this barbecue, and the two represent the two largest groups of meats used in barbecues worldwide. So, what kind of barbecue can a group of animals like this make? It's really disturbing to think about, isn't it? Anyone who's watched the show has surely noticed that the ground shakes when Daddy Pig jumps up and down, and the noise is okay, we know the characters are pigs, but maybe Daddy Pig should go on the Mr. Potato diet and slim down a bit. He's going to wreck the whole town if he keeps it up. As we know, Peppa is the elder sister of George, and George is clearly a lot younger than Peppa, but they're in the same class at school. That's a bit odd, don't you think? Maybe Georgie is exceptionally gifted and way ahead of the rest of the grade at school. He seems to be able to do all the things Peppa can do in class, so it's possible that he's a little piggy genius. Another theory is that Peppa has some sort of learning disability and she's being held back a few grades. The show doesn't explicitly clarify this, leaving it open to interpretation. All the animal families live in houses on top of huge hills. The creators of the show said they drew the houses this way because they're supposed to resemble a kid's drawings. They wanted to make the show from a kid's point of view, and they just thought it would be funny to make the houses on top of super steep hills. But not everyone has a house on a hill. The rabbit family lives in a burrow inside a hill. When the rabbit kids come to Peppa's house, little Richard Rabbit cries because he's scared of the stairs. Rebecca Rabbit explains that they don't have stairs in their house. The next day, when Peppa and Georgie come over to the rabbit house for a play date, they are surprised to find out that the rabbit family lives underground. They have to crawl through a dirt tunnel to get to their bedroom, and apparently all they can afford to eat are carrots, which they claim to love. So why is the rabbit family literally dirt poor? Is this town prejudiced against rabbits? This is kind of messed up. And talking about Rabbit, let's discuss about Miss Rabbit's jobs. Why does she work so many jobs? Apparently, Miss Rabbit has been a helicopter pilot, rosary clerk, librarian, bus driver, ice cream merchant, train driver, recycling center operator, and ticket booth attendant. So, what's in those carrots? How is she able to do all those jobs? Some viewers think she might have cloned herself, and some think this sends a message about being single versus being married. Or maybe Miss Rabbit is a workaholic to compensate for her deep feelings of oppressive sadness at the fact that she's forced to live underground in a burrow while everyone else gets a house on a hill. We're just speculating. But it seems the system is rigged against the rabbits. One of the weirdest things about the show is that some of the animals are just normal animals, like the ducks at the park and their goldfish. Meanwhile, Peppa Pig and her friends and family ultimately have human qualities. Why is that? Why do some animals behave like humans and some behave just like a normal animal? It's almost as confusing as that talking potato. Another unanswered question in Peppa Pig's cartoon that surely intrigues a lot is how do the animals that would be predators feed in the world of Peppa Pig? For example, in the episode where George gets sick, the family calls Dr. Bear. And as we all know, bears are one of nature's biggest predators. In this case, a house full of cute, succulent pigs would be quite an opportunity for him. Of course, he's just a doctor, and went to the pig family's house just to see what everyone knows, that George was cold. Besides Dr. Bear, we see that Daddy Pig was responsible for designing a house where a family of wolves would live, and in this episode, we even had a quick reference to the story of the three little pigs. Remembering that in it, the intention of the wolf was to eat the three little brothers for dinner. Besides these two, we can't forget about the lion and the crocodile who work at the zoo in Peppa's City. We noticed that among all, the only person who was frightened of the ferocious animals So, the question is, what do they eat on a daily basis? After all, is it vegetables? But if they only eat vegetables and fruits, if they eat Mr. Potato or the blueberry, will they become carnivores again? Seriously, this show can be confusing sometimes. And with that, we've come to the end of the video. And as always, we'll see you all in the next video. What's wrong with Mr. Potato? Why do all characters fall down when they laugh? These are just some of the unanswered questions we have about Peppa Pig. And in this video, we're going to look at some mysterious things in Peppa Pig that we need answers to. So, the first question we have is, why do all the characters fall down when they laugh? Can you imagine if this happened in real life? Everyone falling down while laughing. Everyone would be walking around wearing a knee pad and a helmet. But seriously, why do they fall down when they laugh? We need to know this. Is Madame Gazelle a vampire? In the episode Pumpkin Park, Madame Gazelle strangely did not have a reflection in the mirror, which was even noticed by the narrator. She also stated in this episode that Susie's vampire costume reminded her of the olden days. This caused people to theorize that Madame Gazelle was a vampire. Also, in the episode Madame Gazelle's House, there is an old Christmas tree next to Madame Gazelle's house, causing it to be wonky. When Mr. Bull climbs the tree to check if there are any living beings, he finds bats. Madame Gazelle says that her friends, the bats, have reminded her of the old days. Also, since the Christmas tree is very large, and Madame Gazelle had owned it since it was very free, this implies that Madame Gazelle could be immortal. These two episodes have spooked people out and show in a subtle way that the Peppa Pig franchise is darker than we may have expected, and that there is indeed a backstory. Moving on, Mr. Fox is one of the most suspicious characters in Peppa Pig. In one of the episodes where Grandpa Pig puts his chickens to sleep, he mentions that some animals eat at night, and when he turns to the side, Mr. Fox simply appears out of nowhere. That's really suspicious. As we all know, foxes are notorious for attacking the farms during nighttime. So, Mr. Fox wandering around the chicken coop at night might be hinting at something. Similarly, in the episode The Police Station, we see some posters outside the police station. In the poster, we can see fox symbols, one on each side. This might mean that Mr. Fox is wanted by the police, because in his shop, all his items have his sticker, which closely resembles what's on the poster. This all looks very interesting, despite this being funny. It might be proof that he is indeed a professional thief. And even funnier thing about all this is that we see little Freddy has a natural inclination to be a policeman. When Peppa and Susie are talking about the future, and we see what seems to be the girls' imagination showing them years ahead, they pass by adult Freddy, and he's already a policeman. Maybe Freddy will arrest Mr. Fox in the future. Who knows? But one thing is sure, there's something fishy going on with Mr. Fox. In one of the episodes, the whole family is watching Mr. Potato on television. Mr. Potato is doing an exercise program, so in Peppa Pig's world, a potato is apparently a symbol for physical fitness. But here's where it gets really bizarre. Mr. Potato encourages his viewers to eat a healthy diet, which includes a lot of fruits and vegetables.